Tell me how to do studio stuff on the mask.
Novak news. Myself, Billy, Mr. Novak. We're in paradise tonight. We're gonna tell you what it's like working for Novak at Novak, and stay tuned. We're gonna roll the intro.
Billy. Aloha.
Aloha.
Here we are.
Billy and Billy.
We're back.
I heard that we're the most
Back by popular domain.
we're the most highly requested duo on Novak
We are actually in the office.
in the office.
In general.
And we're not making
in
this
life.
up. This is actual stats, yeah? This is
actual paid research.
off pay-per-views. What are we talking about?
We are talking about what's it like working for Novak.
At Novak Properties here in DY.
Headquarters in DY.
HQ.
If you're wondering what the background is, so when we think of Novak, what do we think?
We think of paradise. We spend a lot of time here, so it's
Sometimes we walk in and we're like,
didn't we
I just walked out
Yeah.
and I'm back here again.
No, literally. But you
But we love it.
you can only do that in a place that I think you genuinely want to come to work and you love it.
That's right.
It'd be a
There's
hard-
our boss Lisa sending us love.
It'd be a real hard gig to fake it.
100%.
So
It shows.
yeah, I think everyone here, loves what they do. And one of my favorite things about working at Novak is there's so many different roles.
Mhm.
So you can just find something that really, what you really love, and then roll with it.
That's it. For those who haven't visited the office here in DY, when you first walk in, you are greeted by.
We just lost the light. No,
It's
that's
okay. It's quite good.
Yep.
Tom.
Tom.
Beautiful Tom.
And he's our receptionist that
He's
basically
beautiful.
just welcomes everyone, right?
Yeah. Makes you feel welcome. He will give you a hug and a kiss.
Not quite. He'll definitely make sure you have a coffee or a tea, maybe not a kiss.
Depends.
But he does a fantastic job at making sure everyone that's coming into the office is, getting A grade service.
Yeah.
It's really looked after. Often it's
And
tradespeople.
we have a rule. We have a
What's the
rule.
rule? Yeah.
This is from Mark and Lisa as well. Even if people say no to a coffee or a drink or a water or food, you still put it in front of them, because some people are shy.
Yeah.
And even though they say no, they mean yes. So you put it in front of them, and that's what Tom does.
Absolutely. Yeah, he does a really good job of it. I think, whether it's tradies coming in to pick up keys or tenants collecting, keys for their lease pack, all the way
A
through.
stranger walks in and thinks it's a coffee shop.
We get that a lot, don't we? You get
And
that a lot.
they actually pull out their wallet and they want to pay for a coffee. And then Tom will say, no.
Yeah. And then often, you have a bit of a chat about real estate, and it's good
Next thing you know, they're buying or
community vibes.
renting
100%.
from us.
Yeah. And how long have you been here?
About 7 years.
Long time.
Yeah, 7 years.
Long time.
Long time.
Favorite thing about working at Novak?
Seeing you every day.
Oh, second favorite thing?
Talking to you every day.
Oh, you're too kind. Nah, for real though.
So what happened before?
You're going to make me blush. I'm already red. It's already hot enough.
I was in Manly
Yeah.
signing up an apartment, and I rang Billy to say, Billy, what are we going to talk about tonight? But Billy was under pressure, and he was a little bit rude to me on the phone.
I feel like I
Wasn't
rushed you. I
himself.
rushed you off the phone.
And then he called me an hour later to apologize and said, Ili, I said, darling, it's okay.
It was I was under the pump.
Yeah. What was under the pump? What made you be under the pump?
Look, it's
Monday nights? What do you do Monday nights? 6 o'clock.
Monday nights we do a big call session. So we make quite a lot of outbound calls from the office, which is great. But I think, not just Monday nights, there's always times where you're sort of under pressure, or, there's times where it's definitely busier than others.
Mm-hmm.
And I think everyone kind of gets that here.
Yeah.
And
But we thrive off it, don't we?
yeah.
It's that
And it's
culture in the office.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
It can't be slow.
No, can't be
You
slow.
can't be, as I like to say, delayed.
Can't be delayed.
You can't. You got to be
Just on point.
on point.
But
Any
there's
time of the day,
I-
24/7. What's the message the other night? You and Michael Sidic, 4 a.m., 3 a.m. or something.
3 a.m.
Still working.
marking a property as sold.
Wow.
Yeah, I wasn't actually up at 3 a.m. I just think the message came through then, but I
Oh.
was up very late. There's no doubt about that.
What else do we love? What else about Nova?
I think the staff and the culture here is the biggest thing for me.
Family, isn't it? It's not like going into work, is it?
It is 100%.
Yeah.
Now Lisa's put a couple here.
Love you guys.
Yeah, love you guys
more.
too. Part of the family. It is like a big family
It
here,
is.
honestly.
It really is.
Um,
There's Andrea. That's Billy's mum. So she FaceTimed us just before we started, wishing us good luck.
and yeah, we will just have a good laugh together.
Yeah.
Do you know what my almost one of my
I
favorite?
didn't ask you, what's your favorite thing, Billy?
My favorite thing is how we catch up socially outside of work as well. So it's so
Billy's
much.
young. He's young.
Yeah, I just want to have a good time, really. I feel like an office where you come in at 9 o'clock a.m. and leave at 5 p.m. and that's all you talk to, that's the only contact you have with your work colleagues. That'd be pretty boring.
Yeah.
Here,
You send me photos of your dinner, your breakfast.
yeah, we're always
Everything.
out and then we're out together.
We are,
so,
yeah.
we'll go grab a drink or we'll get lunch together or
Yeah.
coffee, whatever
Gym,
it is.
you had a gym session?
We did a gym session on Friday last week,
Yeah.
which was probably one of the best days I've ever had.
Oh, did you go for a swim?
We had the best day, I tell you. It was
Did you swim or no swimming?
yeah, swimming.
Oh,
We did the whole lot.
Wow.
Started off at
Sauna?
Yep.
Okay, beautiful. I'll
We
be there.
Started off at 5:45. We met in the city. There was about 7 of us. Then we went for a light gym workout, which was just a bit of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Had a bit of a swim. Had a bit of a sauna.
Good laugh.
And
Did
then-
you laugh? You would have laughed a lot.
Always,
Good.
always. And then the most amazing breakfast.
Was it?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Best breakfast in Sydney, in Australia, probably I've ever had.
Oh,
I
Billy.
definitely ate my fair share.
Oh,
But it's things like that you just probably don't get at other offices or even other workplaces, other industries. I think.
and our famous Christmas parties.
Yeah,
we
we're
were saying we've got to Fiji next.
all pretty social.
International trip.
So that's definitely one of my favorite things. What else are we going to talk about?
Our bosses. Should we mention our bosses?
Yep.
Your boss and
So I'm in a team of, Lisa and Mark are, obviously running the business, but it's kind of nice that we've got a smaller team that we kind of work with day in, day out. So Lisa and Michael,
Mhm.
we
your team,
kind
yeah.
of function as like a little team of 3 in the company itself. So that's
Mhm.
honestly one of my favorite things. It's, it's like another little family in the family.
yeah.
So, we spend a lot of time on the phone together. And obviously you've got to make sure you get along with these people, but it's so easy to do that here.
They're good role
there's
models.
such a big team as well
Yeah,
in the whole office that there's generally always a person that you're going to get along with.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah. And
Training, constant training.
because you sort of blend into rentals as well.
Yeah, both. Look up for both of them. This morning we had a property management meeting where Mark was teaching us tricks of the trade, which is amazing. Work hard, play hard, says
Together.
Mummy Andrea, always.
Yeah.
What else, Billy?
What's your best advice in the changing market? Linking it back to property.
What's your best one?
In the changing market. You want me to answer?
Go.
Sales related, I think, whether you're buying or selling, making sure you're up to date with where the market's currently at. It's changed a lot in 3 to 6 months. So if you were previously on the market
Price
3
it
to
right.
6 months ago, you need to be just making sure you're either working with an agent who's keeping you updated, or as an agent, making sure you're informing your clients to the best of your ability. Because if you're not, I think you're generally doing them a disservice from a rental side.
Yeah, just price it right. Come to us, we'll look after you. Last week, I think we listed 4 or 5 properties and they were rented after the first open.
Yeah.
And a couple of them were other agents sitting vacant for a couple of weeks, but we did it in 24 hours.
24 hours.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff in the media. You can really get your head wrapped
Yeah.
up in it.
Come to us, we'll
but
give you.
Like property's
news.
still moving. You
Of course.
have been working on a number of rental properties, and you're having quick deals,
Yeah.
right? 24, 48 hours.
24 hours,
Yeah.
not even 48. So the plan is the 81% that we're saying in the window.
Yep. 81%.
100,
It's
100, 1 at 100.
And for for sale properties for sale, there's some great buying opportunities, but there's some it's still a great time to sell. There's a real surplus of buyers out there, and some real quality buyers as well.
That's it.
The service, I think the level of service here is another thing we've got to touch
Yeah,
on,
100%.
because
That's probably the main one.
I've never worked anywhere else,
Yeah.
but I can't imagine, there's many people putting in these,
Mhm.
hours and things like that. Attention to
love,
detail.
so much love, isn't there? Love and care.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah, honestly.
we do it with our hearts.
Yeah.
Honestly, isn't it? You walk in, anyone you deal with, anyone you talk to.
Yeah. It's like working on someone's property is like it's your own.
Yeah, 100%. And I always say to people, if I wouldn't put them into my house, I wouldn't put them into yours. That's my thing.
That's what we're sort of going by. And the
Yeah.
same thing for like
Sales.
all the
Where
way
you
across
going?
the business. Yeah.
Yeah, it
With
is.
sales, I think because people come looking for like general advice,
Yeah,
or like what would we do, and it's like most of the people in our business are either landlords themselves or have sold
exactly.
before, or
Yeah.
have, like recently, like there's been people in the business that have made moves themselves. So it's nice that you can offer it from like a personal perspective.
That's right. Remember how
As well.
nervous you were when you were buying your property, Billy?
Yeah, and
You
you
came
just,
after me and he was nearly.
you turn to people like you and Mark, Lisa,
That's
who have
it.
done it before, and
we say,
it's easy.
it's easy.
There's one other thing I wanted to talk about,
Tell me.
and it's gone. It's left me.
What are you gonna
How great it is coming in as a young person, because I feel like that would be really
Oh,
hard as
yes.
someone just starting out, and
Yes.
not even young, but like someone that hasn't started in the industry before.
do? Mm-hmm.
And like a huge shout out to Brunkitza, one of our amazing property managers,
Yeah, she's amazing.
who's kind of like, I guess, new to the industry, but
Yeah.
does such a
Picked
fantastic
up
job.
so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing human. Does it with a heart, from a heart.
I've got a great background in customer service, and
Mhm.
that's all it really is.
Yeah.
Transferred those skills working alongside people like Brunker,
Yeah.
our senior property manager, and passing down the experience.
Cleo with the knowledge.
Yeah,
Very lucky, aren't we?
that's it.
So lucky.
I think
I think that's it, Billy.
I think that's
I
the
think
show.
we're good.
That's the show.
We'll see everyone again in 4 weeks.
I've got to roll the outro again. Hang on. Anything else to add?
No, that's it.
Love you. See you.
More.
Bye.